Hello guys, welcome to another creative tutorial. I had the idea to recreate the CATTUS biome from Season X, and this was the closest I got. It's more like a Chapter 2 version, so if you enjoy the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. Here are the pieces you'll need: these bones from the Pandora Gallery, this mud piece, and this vine from the Princess Castle Gallery, and both of these trees and bushes. It's really that simple. We're going to start off with the skull, which is the center and cause of the biome. You want to size the skull up, experiment with how big you want it. I like to use this Pandora skull because it's one piece and I believe takes up less memory than the actual CATTUS skull, and like I said, this is more like a Chapter 2 version of the biome. Now grab your mud pieces. We're going to size it up so that it looks big enough under the skull, and place it under both sides of the jaw. This is the collision between the ground and the skull. The last thing we're going to do to the skull is add a couple of vines growing onto it. I'm going to place some on the outside, and on the inside. If you want a reference picture to work with, definitely look up images of the CATTUS skull in game in Season X. Sorry, my voice bugged out. Now onto the pink grass. We don't have the reddish pink grass in creative, so I prefer to use the red bushes. Size up the width and length fully, and shrink down the height as far as I can go, so that we have a flat grassy circle, which will be the start of our pink CATTUS grass. Place it directly under the skull, and we're going to start the spirals coming off of it. To do so, grab another normal shaped bush, shrink down the height again, but this time, we want to make it long. Copy what I do. We want to start off larger at the start, and keep making the spiral skinnier and skinnier the further we go, so that it does look like spirals of pink grass growing from the skull. And repeat this a couple more times. It's that easy. And here's our skull with the pink grass and spirals. Now if you put more time into it, you can make it look like this. Pretty neat. Next up, I like to add some extra bone pieces around the structure for extra detail, and personally I think it looks better. Do whatever you like when it comes to extra bone pieces, but I like to place these pointy pieces like how I do in the video, around the spirals. Adds more depth to our build. Now on to the final step. Grab your red tree, and we're going to slightly size up the tree. Now this is important. Expand the length and width like I do. This will make it look more like the trees from the biome, which were longer and more flat. Then place a couple of these around the skull. After that, grab some green trees, but keep them smaller than the red trees. This is how they were in the biome because the red trees aren't supposed to be red versions of these normal trees. They were a completely different type of tree which we sadly don't have. Feel free to add some large bushes and rocks around the build. It's all up to you what you do from here. If you have any tutorial or video requests you would like to see, please let me know in the comments. I read every single comment and I like to hear what you guys want to see next. That wraps it up for this tutorial. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and like if you want to. It really does support me and keeps me making these videos. If you take your time making this build, it can look really cool. Post your builds from this tutorial in my Discord in the description. And if you made this far, write in the comments, CATTUS for life. Because why not? Let's confuse some people. If you wish to support me further, my creator code will be in the comments. Until the next video, peace.